Hi there, this is Mark Sebastian, founder of options.com, and this is the AM Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for educational purposes only. None of this should be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Consult your financial professional. Well, here we are. Market is up, but not as up as much as it was. VIX is down, not down as much as it was. So we're just kind of in choppy territory where the SPX is kind of sitting right at its all-time highs. You know, the all-time highs around 25.52. You can see here's the all-time high was 20.5207. We're less than a point away from there. So, nothing really crazy going on. We've seen VIX catch a little bit of a bid. We're entering earnings season. There's, some decent reasons for that. You're seeing the VIX futures down, but also a little strong. The VIX futures themselves, let's pull these up, are, they're down a little bit, but not really that much. So let's talk about what is moving today. Honeywell, there's talk they may spin off part of their businesses. It's actually down in the news. I think that could be a really fascinating trade. We're going to play with that one. Another one that's kind of unique is Pfizer. They're talking about spinning off a business as well. Usually stocks rally on that. So I'm going to kind of look under the hood to see what's going on there. NVIDIA was over 190 for a minute. My trade idea of the week was the 185 calls. I dumped out of them at like $2.50, $3. Actually, $3 yesterday. Bought them for $1.30, and now they're worth $5.60. For those of you that hung on, those that followed, that hung on, congratulations. Personally, I had some other trades on that I was taking off today, thus my positive trading P&L. There's just all sorts of kind of stuff out there that looks kind of interesting in terms of trades. Amazon, after making a run at 1,000, it's now backing off. This was a trade that we set up yesterday in our chat ideas. Look out for the transpos. Take a look here. The transpos are up huge today, and they may get a little bit of follow through. They had been kind of up against the wall. They spent a couple of days kind of bouncing around. The recent high is 179.40. So look for it to break out above 180 today or tomorrow. I think that's in the cards. So that's something definitely to watch. Finally, just kind of looking through other names that are kind of interesting. Obviously, VIX and UVXY. VIX has a pretty normal curve. October does not look overly bid. The OCC future, the OCC 11 future expires tomorrow. And if you look, it's trading at par. So it is right at 1030. So if you think we're going to sell off today, the 10.5 are the 10.5, 11.5 call spread is pretty cheap. If you think we're going to tank, then the 10.5s that expire tomorrow are pretty cheap as well. So either of those are kind of unique. In terms of regular OCC, the regular OCC is trading around 11, about 80 cents. That's pretty normal. I'm going to go out and say pretty normal. Nothing special there. And then finally SPX, with it kind of in a range here. I'm going to play around with some different calendar spreads to see if there's anything unique or any funness we can find. I'm looking at these 16s. They look kind of cheap. The OCC 16s that are next Monday look a little cheap relative to the Fridays and the ones expiring tomorrow afternoon. So I will be playing with those as well, and that's going to be the way things line up. Airlines, IYT is killing it today, so we're going to definitely play with that. All right, folks, if you have questions, you can email me, mark@optionpit.com, or call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good morning.